you, Karine. Thank you, Roshan. That was such a power-packed session, and it's such a great ending to the summit. I can't believe that I'm doing the closing remarks already. The 2 weeks have just flown, and it's been 2 weeks of really great learnings and really powerful insights. And then, you know, as new distinctions are being created in our worldview, I just feel immense gratitude for this whole experience. As organizing chair for this summit, I have not only learned from, you know, the best minds in the coaching and leadership industry, but also from my own personal journey in leading this summit and the organizing committee. So what I learned was that, you know, leadership is not about knowing and doing everything. You know, it's really about trusting your team and allowing this trust to create the environment they need to bring their fullest selves to the forefront. Was this a scary place to be? Absolutely. Did I have voices of self-doubt and you know, question my abilities and decisions? All the time. You know, but I chose to listen to the voices of the people whose opinions I valued, and I practiced this concept of leaders eat last. I chose to come from a place of acceptance and vulnerability and courage at the same time. And what I learned was that courage is not always about a warrior stance. It's about feeling scared, but trusting that you have everything you need inside of you to bring your best self forward. And that's the premise that us coaches work from with our clients, but sometimes we forget to apply them to ourselves. And I want to say that my team members never failed me. They were there every step of the way in the best capacity that they could muster. And not one of them held back. You know, everyone had the freedom to bring whatever it is that they were able to, all the way. And they all did. And in my opinion, they were the best team that I ever had the honor to work with. And whoever said that it's lonely at the top, they didn't quite finish that sentence. You know, without meaning to exaggerate the responsibilities of my role as the organizing chair, you know, I would like to finish that sentence by saying that it's lonely at the top if the people that you work with are not aligned with the overall goal and the purpose of that goal. The dynamics and the magnifying impact of a shared vision has real power on its own. The leader's job becomes so much easier when each person in the team, they take turns to lead, not as a deliberate effort, but as a natural flow in the process itself. And the leader's job is to create this space so that each person can be their best selves, and much like a conductor in an orchestra, in taking the cues from the musicians and setting the pace of the music and letting the performers thrive in a framework that evolves as the composition progresses. Well, in this summit, we have learned so much. We have learned tools, we have learned techniques for coaching and for leading. And we've been given so many different perspectives on these two areas and so much more. And I am sure, like me, there were many aha moments that will continue to ensure our growth and overall understanding of how this world works and how we can show up. And all I can say is that as we process these new distinctions, let's hold on to this notion that what we're doing as coaches and as leaders has far-reaching implications. In our mission to serve, we must continue to serve from our hearts and from our minds. We have this responsibility of holding space for the people that have put their trust in us to help them navigate this new way of living and this new way of being. And we hold a responsibility of co-creating new realities and new models of what it would look like to thrive in this disruptive world we have and beyond that. So I would like to once again thank my organizing team members, the people at the very core of this ICLS event who have worked tirelessly and without expectations. And all they had was to make this event meaningful and impactful. So I want some help in spotlighting Barry, Ranjit, Loy, if he's here, Karen, Kim Daichi, and Sunil. I believe Sunil is actually getting married today, or he got married yesterday, so he might not be here.
Congratulations, Sunil.
Are they all there? Are we all here?
Eric?
Is Eric?
Eric's there.
Kim Daichi is here.
Kim Daichi is here.
Yes.
They're all here. Okay. These people here, they form the bedrock for this event. And without them, we won't be here today, closing this summit with a successful outcome. So I want you all to please just unmute yourselves and just put your hands together for the wonderful job that they've done.
Yeah, everyone.
Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Well done.
Thank you so much.
Fantastic job.
Oh, well done.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you, all of you, for your trust and your support. And I want to also say thank you to our President, Grace Lee, and the Management Committee for always standing by to support us. I am sure that we have given you many heart-stopping moments. And I am grateful for your continued trust and your collaborative spirit. This is a team effort all the way. And I want to thank you, say thank you to the moderators who have done such a wonderful job in making our sessions so much more impactful with their skills. So please give them a hand as well.
Thank you, moderators.
Thank you. Congratulations.
And of course, thank you to our sponsors for their confidence in us. We have our sponsors here, Ideal Coaching Global, and we also have many other sponsors who have championed NGOs to come to this event. And I have quite a long list of these NGOs, but I feel like they all deserve a mention. So I'm just gonna call them out. They are the Teach for Malaysia, Sabah Women Entrepreneurs, Eco Nights, Serum, Jingsun Welfare Center, Women of Will, World Vision Malaysia, Impian Kencana, Taylor's Community, Kiwanis Malaysia, National Cancer Society Malaysia, SOLS 24/7, DUMC, My Skills Foundation, Malaysia Rare Disease Society, Teach for All, EKTA Club of KL and Malaysia. And we hope that all the participants have taken so much away from the summit. And thank you to our distinguished and esteemed speakers and panelists who have contributed so generously and so significantly to the success of this summit. They have been super, super awesome, and they've all given us renewed hopes for the future. And to all our participants, thank you so much. Thank you for being here with us all the way up till today. We acknowledge and we appreciate you. So before we move on to the reflective session, I would like to invite the Vice President of ICF Malaysia chapter, Ranjinath Muniandy, to give his closing remarks.
Thank you, Rozana. Yesterday, I spoke about an engine, and with gears and how it works, and when you put grease, how the gears work very well. Early this year, when I was given a task to form the team to do the ICLS 2021, I approached Rozana, and we went to many conversations about whether she's the right person to do the job. And it took a while for me to convince Rozana to be part of this project. But when she came aboard, She gave her all, actually more than her all. Rozana was also in the midst of doing her own business and taking care of family and a lot of things. But she did not give in. She did not give up. You know, that many times when you struggle, when you have a lot of things, a lot of challenges in this project, I believe many times she just wanted to throw in the towel, but something just kept her there. So from the bottom of my heart, I want to thank Rozana for doing a splendid job. And because of her, the 6 to 8 of us came together and worked together. And I tell you something, all of us, I believe, became better coaches. So I want to thank Rozana for doing a wonderful job. And for those of you who think that, oh, you know, ICL is coming to an end, but in ICL Malaysia, we have many more things for you guys. Always go to our website at iclmalaysia.org and look at it. If we have events, we have things for you. We want to grow the coaching industry in Malaysia, and we need people like you to come to our events, give us ideas and how we can move forward. So without taking much more time, I want to thank every one of you participants who are here and who are not here for being here and being part of this event. Thank you so much. Thank you, Grace, for believing in us. Thank you for the management committee for believing in us. Thank you, everyone, for giving your best to make this event the best. Back to you, Kareem.
Thank you, Ranjit. That was quite a heartfelt closing remarks from both our organizing chairwoman, Rozana, and also our ICF Vice President, Ranjit. Thank you so much. And I'm happy to see everyone is still here. Let's just invite, let me